Hello and welcome to the first ever video on this channel. My name's Mercedes and on here I want to share all things personal development, personal growth, mindset, manifesting, well-being, self-care, being a mum, slow living and more. As I'm getting back into personal growth and mindset kind of stuff, I thought it would be quite fun to start off with a video about getting back into it and what I'm doing and what you can do to help you feel a bit more motivated, a bit more connected with it. And if you're in a slump, to get out of a slump, to give you a bit of a mood boost and to help inspire you. So I wouldn't say I've been in a slump recently. In fact, I'd say the opposite. Last year we had our first baby, which has just been the most amazing experience, the best experience of my life, becoming a mum, seeing my partner become a dad and just having this family life with our beautiful, amazing baby girl. Before I had my baby, I was very into personal growth and self-development. I was very connected to spirituality. I was obsessed with crystals and well-being and health, into my fitness. When I got pregnant, I feel like I was just very tired. I found it really hard to exercise, even walk sometimes. Even though I was so over the moon that we were having our baby, I think hormones played a big part in my pregnancy, and I had a great healthy pregnancy, and still I struggled a bit mentally and to connect with that part of me. When I think about it now, I can see that version of me before I had my baby, before I was pregnant, and I know she's still there. I just feel like she was kind of left behind a little bit because another part of me had to step forward. Being a mum has just changed me for the better. It's changed my life for the better. And I'm ready to bring that part of me back, and not just for myself, and to grow myself and to, you know, try and better myself even more. It's not just for me. I want to do it for my family, and especially my daughter. I want to bring her up, looking after herself, teaching her the tools that I've learned as an adult. I want her to grow up knowing these things and these practices. I want her to have like a great self-worth and self-esteem and to feel safe and secure. Now, I'm not saying I didn't feel those things as a child myself, but you know what I mean. When I say I'm bringing it back, before I did actually have an Instagram page. I still have it. I'm just not posting on there as much. And I even did TikTok for a little bit. I even created my own book, a 28-day guide that has now been made into a physical book and is available on Amazon, but I will talk about that in a minute. So anyway, let's get into it. The 5 things that I am doing and you can too to get back into this, get back into personal growth, feel motivated, feel inspired, and if you're in a bit of a slump, to get out of that as well. Number 1, I couldn't do this video without mentioning my own book. I was thinking, shouldn't I bring this into the first video that I'm ever gonna do, but I had to. I wouldn't be honest with you if I didn't mention this, because I am genuinely doing this to get myself back into it. This is full of 28 days worth of different tools and practices that you can do, guided practices that you can do to help with personal development, self-love. It includes affirmations, manifesting, how to manifest, different manifesting practices, goals, dreams, how you feel. Affirmations, did I say affirmations? It teaches to do your personalized affirmations that you'll need to get you where you want to be. You also have visualization practices, meditations. It helps you become more self-aware, and it's a great tool to measure how far you've come as well from the beginning, at the beginning of the 28 days. I mean, a month is a great space of time to really change something. It feels like you're putting in the work, but it's also, a month is nothing. Months go past so quickly. So that is what I'm doing. And actually, I have done it. I've just finished it and I feel so much better. Hence why I'm doing this video, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. Number 2, I am immersing myself into podcasts, YouTube videos, books, audiobooks, music, yeah, even music, that uplift me, inspire me, and motivate me and teach me as well. I feel like I'm going back into being the student and learning things, and even just watching things to refresh what I already know, to remind me what I know, what I used to do. It just gets me back into that like motivated mindset that I need at the moment. I found some people that I used to watch on YouTube in 2018, and it's just made me feel like, put me back into that like excited, motivated place as well. Even watching some of their old videos, it's great. That's the good thing about YouTube and podcasts. You can go back to them, and books too. Again, just a refresher, just to remind me, and it's definitely working. The next thing I'm doing, and I invite you to do as well, is to give myself a break. Like I said, I've had a baby and I was on maternity leave, but I am self-employed. Before I had my baby, me and my mum had a business together. We still share a business together, but at the time we ended up selling our shop. We're in the antiques business, and we've been trying to work out how it's going to work for both of us since selling the shop. I also set up a business with my best friend before I had a baby, and that has been put on hold for a little while as well. And me and my partner are also in business together doing antiques as well. So I've got a few things going on, plus I've got my book that I have just put on Amazon. I want to get back into what I love doing as well, like the personal development side of things. And I signed up for a course that is EFT tapping before I got pregnant, and I am nearly finished. So I feel like I've got all these different things going on. Plus I want to be present and a mum and be there as long as I can with my little girl. And I just want to give myself a break. I felt so overwhelmed. I felt like I was worrying about different things and I just felt all over the place. It's not good for me, and it's definitely not good for my little girl. I want her to feel like I'm present and I'm there and I'm not worrying about the next thing. And also for me to feel a bit more organised and to give myself a break. Also, I have been trying to implement a bit more self-care into my routine. I used to be the queen of self-care, and obviously having a baby, you think of everyone else first, which is great, but you know, we need our time too. So the other day I made myself a self-care bath oils, candles. I even took crystals in there. I watched one of my favourite YouTubers, and I just relaxed and shut off. There's so many things you can do just to treat yourself for a little bit and give yourself a little moment. Another way of giving yourself a break is actually taking a break and going somewhere. I think it's really important sometimes to get out of your usual environment and go away, even if it's for the day or a night away or a holiday, just to completely leave your responsibilities, you know, your housework, your chores, the jobs you need to do, work, things like that, and just have time to close yourself off from that and recharge. I also think if you're manifesting something that we're going to be talking about on this channel, or you're trying to problem solve or fix something, take a break. Sometimes that gives room for things to come in or to receive things, rather than trying to sort it out all yourself. When you allow things to come in, they come in, and you're giving yourself that space. And also inspiration. I always feel like when I'm away or I'm going for a walk or something, that is when inspiration comes to me, because I'm not trying to fix everything. So give yourself a break. The next one is a really unexpected tip or exercise that I'm going to be using. I don't watch a lot of TV. I love reading. My partner loves films, so we do watch quite a few movies. We're probably a bit slower with series sometimes, but it is one thing that is on my list, and it's to watch like really easy feel-good TV, films, or like binge-worthy series to give myself a little bit of a break again and just to chill out. It's not that I don't chill out. Again, I said I love reading, and that is my chill out time too. Being with my family is chilling out, just sitting. This is another way to just stop. The reason I say easy TV as well, or like binge worthy TV, is for two reasons. It's to give myself a break, but also if I'm immersing myself in learning again and personal development and well-being, I don't want to go to that way and start getting really hard on myself. So I feel like doing something, an exercise that is really easygoing and like feel good and just, you know, almost like the opposite of those kind of things in a way. I guess really not. It all comes in one thing because it's helping you feel better. I just do find it's good for me to have those things to stop me getting so obsessed with personal growth. I hope that makes sense. Obviously, personal growth is a really good thing, but I just don't want to get into a routine of that being all I'm doing. The next thing is to exercise without putting too much pressure on myself. Again, before I had my baby, I was very into fitness. Fitness, health, well-being, it all comes hand in hand. I loved exercising. I would walk for miles and miles, and I loved walking with my mum. I got pregnant and I was very tired and I put on a lot of weight, and I found it really hard to even walk quite far. Then I had my baby and it was finding the time to exercise. I know everyone says you can find the time if you want to. I just started getting a bit down on myself when I wasn't doing like the same amount of exercising that I would have done before. I would have done like an hour or so, like 3, 4, 5 times a week sometimes. And the walks I used to do were a pretty long way. Now I love getting out. It's summer here, even though it doesn't feel like it because it is raining right now. But we are getting a bit of better weather and we're really lucky that we can just walk out the door and go for a nice country walk. Our little girl is definitely an outside kind of girl too. She loves being outdoors, which is really lucky for me because I do too. So definitely getting back into walking. And my goal at the moment is just 3 times a week. It's like 20-25 minutes. And I feel like that's achievable for me. And then any extra actually makes me feel better and more motivated and good about myself. The same with my diet. I am on a bit of a weight loss journey at the moment, just a little bit more. And I feel like I'm eating a lot healthier. And again, it just helps me feel like I'm getting back into my well-being and looking after myself and feeling good and motivated. And that's what we want. We just want to feel good about ourselves. And when you feel good about yourself, it radiates into the world and you share your good energy with other people and those around you. So I do feel like it's very important. Doing all these things are definitely going to help me with my mindset and how I feel. It's not just how I feel. This is all such a big part of my life because I just love it. It's the best I felt when I was so into all of this, and it's my passion. I love talking about it and sharing it as well. So I will continue to do some more videos. So my baby has just woken up, so that is time for me to go. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you stick around for more. Thank you. Bye.